AMS. What's the deal, man? This your man King Eric, the media assassin, and I want to talk to you guys about Sean Price's Monkey Barz album, one of the hardest albums from the 2000s right there to me. Now, what made me want to do this video was not only that it had a recent anniversary of it, but I seen the source, they gave it a 3.5. The source was kind of falling off then, man. I was like, nah, man, this is not no 3.5, man. Sean Price changed the vanguard of the underground. And I remember around that time, you also had LP, you had Merge, you had MF Doom, you had Little Brother. You had all these people coming in, bringing a different sound. Then Duck Down, shout out to Drew High, shout out to Duck Down, shout out to Buck, shout out to Smith & Wesson, OGC, shout out to Rock, shout out to all the Duck Down family, man. Rusty Jukes, all them. They had to come through with a new way of marketing. They came through and they linked up with Echo. And they dropped 3 albums in one day, I believe. And I remember buying all 3 of them. It was Buckshot's Formula with Knife Wonder. It was Smith & Wesson's Reloaded album. And the album I'm talking about today is Monkey Barz from Sean Price. Cause see, this album to me was a 5-micer, man. Like just like how Rock Marciano changed the underground landscape with how he rapped, Sean P did the same thing. He reinvented himself. He reinvented himself to the brokest rapper you know. Like, all these rappers is always at that time, they was trying to show out, show their jewelry, show their cars. P was letting you know, like, look, I'm broke. I'm the brokest rapper you know. So he marketed himself as that in a way, and that brought a humor but also a realistic side to him. So he wasn't known as the dope sidekick to Rock. On this album here, along with the GTA joint that he did, he was able to showcase his charisma. He was able to showcase his personality. He was able to show his clever wordplay, his satire, hardcore rhymes. Like, P was very versatile, man. And listening to this album, he picked the right production to go with it, man. I'm talking about my favorites was personally, I can name off the top. Onion Head. I'm talking about Slap Boxing for my man Rusty Jukes. I'm talking about Heartburn with Knife Wonder. I'm talking about Boombayé, Monkey Barz. I Love You Bitch. That's one of my favorite hip-hop love songs right there. Even though it's complicated, it's one of my favorites. So listening to this album here, man, it was like a journey through the mind of P. Like, even going by the intro, peep my words. Every word stuck, man. So that album to me was like the Muddy Waters of the 2000s. You know how Red, when he dropped Muddy Waters in 96, Sean Price dropped that in 2005, and that was my album of the. That was one of my albums of the year right there, man. That Monkey Barz was fire. So shout out to the Duck Down camp. I think I remember even seeing Sean Price coming out here. He was recording the album out here in Raleigh. Anybody that knows about it could chime in the comments, but he came out in Raleigh. I remember seeing him one time. And this was like, I think it was at the Crabtree Mall or something. I think he was with his family or whatever, but he was out here. I seen him one time. So he recorded the album out here, and he linked up with Knife Wonder, and the rest was history. So y'all definitely check out that Monkey Barz album, man. One of the best albums from the 2005s and even the 2000s period. So let me know what you guys think. Holla at your boy.